Good afternoon. Welcome back. But returning to Final Fantasy XVI. It's been pretty much a week since I've streamed. I've been taking a break from pretty much playing non-stop Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But now, let's return to the DLC. Final Fantasy XVI. Finish off the story. Save that baby. Because the baby needs saving. I hope everyone's having a good time so far. Part of the reason that I haven't streamed the last few days is, to be honest, I've had a bit of a cold. Still got it. Still got a bit of that tickly throat. Might cough a little bit, but I need to do this. I need to get back into the routine. Otherwise, I'm not doing anything. Alright. Oh, is Spotify still going? There we go. Get rid of that Spotify notification because I muted that. Oh yeah, I just came back to here just to look at the weapons because I do like this Omega Blade I've got, but I'm sure there'll be more for in the Rising Tide DLC. New weaponry there. There's already a new weapon. But it's not as good as what I've got now. Yeah, but taking my time with this one, getting all the stories and DLC side quests done. So at least I know it's done. Oh, what's with that black bar underneath my webcam? I was fiddling with it earlier, so I think I may have had a bit of a mess up there. Okay, right. Vidcam settings, video, let's unlock. I believe it's to do with the webcam itself. It just needs a bit of cropping. Oh, no, wrong slider. There we go, that's much better. Although I do need to just maybe check system because frame rate's not exactly great with this game right now. Yeah, performance frame rate's okay. Yeah, this is it just feels like it's, I don't know, unless I've gotten used to such better. No, this seems fine.
Of course,
like to be well in a big open world.
Please, not so loud.
Ooh, what do you want?
Something serious then.
Yes, I think we might have company. I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure moving among the trees up on the cloak. At first, I thought it must have been you or your brother, so I didn't say anything.
Oh, someone's infiltrated the place.
But the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked familiar.
And you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
Positive. I think it was someone from outside the wall who has found his way
stalker?
inside. Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me. I only caught a fleeting glimpse, and it might have been you or your brother. But if it is who
So
I
just
think
go and
it
try
is,
and remember to mute when I need to
allow
cough.
him to leave.
And unmute as
He
well.
knows we're here. Would you go and see? He won't try to hurt you, believe me. Given what lurks in the forest, the only one likely to get hurt is him.
Very well. I'll have to.
Whether the man you saw is who you
So far, all I've done
or not,
today
you need to
is
know.
I've gone out, gone for a walk
It may
in
not
the
be
late
someone else
morning,
entirely.
got some new shoes from
Somebody
Sports
means your
Direct,
people, or my people harm.
then walked back,
Perhaps.
and that was about 2 hours.
Just promise me that
Because
if you do
can't
find
use
someone
buses
there,
for free anymore, thank you,
Don't
work. removing one of the benefits, getting worse and worse with that sort of thing.
Thank you.
Yamila, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told me of?
I
Oh.
fear so.
The customer.
I'll explain later. Come on.
Oh. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. I wish the jumping was better. I'm not sure how long this DLC is going to be. I'm not sure what I'll do next, actually. Because 3 weeks, I will be playing Final Fantasy XIV for like 12, maybe 14 hours a day for a few days in a row. Okay. Toggle. I feel like I'm just becoming a Sonic and Final Fantasy streamer right now. They're my two stories, or 2 game franchises.
A bottle.
Might try something else.
Breath of the arbor. Perfume from Sunbrag. Looks expensive too.
Ooh.
Who's there? Stop!
Someone without white hair.
No! No! Hang on!
No.
I'm coming!
Ah.
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear! Stand back. I'll handle this.
Yeah, just spam all the attacks. Although I should really look into, well, could always try Final Fantasy mode of this, which is like hard mode, new game plus hard mode essentially.
Are you alright?
Summer Game Fest last night. I think the Power Rangers game gave me the most interest.
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Hervey! I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
And how did you get here?
Came to see you. Oh, my little canary, it's been so long.
Thank you for saving him and sparing him.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
One of many clients. We spoke every
Oh.
night of our plans together. Whispered songs of love into each other's
simp.
ears. And then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
I left you a note, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find
Followed someone
this
who
place
happened to look
anyway?
like you.
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
Hervey.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow.
Ah.
The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
Simp behaviour.
Must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did,
No, fairly uncommon
skies
out there.
changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my
You're now going to be,
little canary was
I don't know,
close.
not a prisoner here, at least?
Why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you.
Star-crossed lovers. She actually wanted
I
to.
cannot leave my people, Hervé. And now that you know about this place, neither can you. We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family. Oh, my little canary.
This does feel like a BioWare style, like, Dragon Age. Oh, that's one thing I wish we saw at
Come and see
Summer
me
Game
later.
Fest. Dragon Age.
You did as I asked.
Dragon
and you
Age has
must be
been
rewarded
announced
for
to have a
it.
new title. The
But
fourth game in the
first,
franchise.
Follow me, Hervé.
Been so long since I played a Dragon Age game. Played Origins to death.
To the end of the world
When I
and
first got
beyond.
that, how long ago? I don't know. I'll say when it first came out. Dragon Age 2
Never
was
found this
rushed but good.
How could I be so careless?
Don't blame yourself. I doubt anything could have kept that man away.
Oh. Yeah, I could fast travel. Nice. Didn't see any... Summer Game Fest wasn't exactly my cup of tea this year, I'd say.
Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. You two met at the Vale, I take it.
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin that my people need to survive. Though Mysidia is our sanctuary, there are certain necessities that it cannot provide. And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strange land.
And so you supported your family as best you could.
I did. And I have never regretted it for a moment. I found a second family in the Vale, and in the Dame, a second mother. I also found Hervé. But our love could never be. I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger. But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return home.
What will happen to him now?
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited visitors have been few and far between, but not unknown. Explorers, survivors of shipwrecks, none lasted long.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand. I've never had to make a decision like this before. Yamila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake, and I shall bear the responsibility.
Thank you, tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervé means us no ill will. He's just a fool. A fool
As long as he
who loves me.
proves that he's trustworthy.
I will take that into
maybe.
consideration. But yours is not the only voice I must listen to. The whole family must be consulted, and it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
Of course, tributary. However long it takes. Come what may, I thank you, my lord, for bringing us back together.
probably for crafting new weapons. Right. So that's just the start of a quest line. I need to go to the Dark Gate.
No sign of the child.
Bear with me, I've only been here like 10 minutes.
I wish the tributary would teach us how to fight. And once everyone left me in peace.
There we go. Yeah, I changed Ambrosia's skin to back to classic. Because I get to see him in better quality lately. Or her. I think it's a her. One just on normal chocobos? Yeah. Oh. You can't. Oh, went wrong way. Never mind. Sorry. Ah. Trying not to cough on the mic.
Ready, go?
Talking a lot probably doesn't help so much either.
There's a large gate up ahead, and beyond it, a cluster of ancient ruins. The temple, or the Heir of Hours as my people call it, can only be reached by passing through them.
All right. Too slow. Get him.
Oh, there we go.
The forest is crawling with life, most of it hungry, which is why we make sure this gate stays shut.
Ah, there's going to be
an impressive-looking axe, I presume.
the dungeon.
Noticed her, have you?
Oh, okay. Round and up.
The temple is up there.
Don't worry, those cliffs aren't the only way to the top. Careful.
Oh. Roasted crab. I do wish more games had a mini map. I just realised where my mic is. Where my Just picking where might be the best place for the webcam. One sec. Let's move the webcam up here. Lock. And the follower goal can be up there. Actually, let's shrink it down slightly so you've at least got the details. There we go. Right. And oh. Just so you can see the actually, nah, that's not important to have on screen. Oh. There we go. That's probably better. Oh. Right, there's something here to pick up. Can't remember what this was for. It's for a side quest. Or for crafting.
Are these the ruins?
Yes. As far as we can tell, they're part of the same complex as the temple itself.
To think of all the people who must once have lived here.
It's sort of like, you know, your ancestral home sort of area, isn't it, Jill? Jill was from the north.
Over here!
Oh, another plan.
Is that beast rigging?
There we go. Right, staggered. That'll be fine. Block instead of dodge when you're using Titan.
Seems like it isn't only Haven's blacksmith that has an appetite for these things.
Hey, exploration. Cool, mic's still
These
working.
Remind me of home. You're from the north, then?
Yes. And no.
Oh, there's more. Didn't realise a bunch would spawn. Right, there's something on the right as well. So let's go that way. Hang on. Oh, got the spacebar key to something else. Oh, that looks like a curl. Okay, a blue curl. Okay. Yep. Power up some Mega Flare. Temple curl, okay. Ooh. all the freaking frame rate. Ooh, hope there's some good stuff, not just its drops. Aha. Just crafting supplies. Okay, I can't even walk over that.
That's better.
I can't remember. Start getting some high level stuff. Actually, start using the potions and such. Because I barely did that in my normal playthrough. Oh, another temple curl. Brute force it with the with blocking with Titan instead. Oh! I got stuck in that. I should have just stayed down there. So used to trying to block, I need to bring Titan back in. There we go. I need to learn the other... Oh, where am I? Oh! Gotten lost a little bit. At least more experience, chance of picking up potions and such. What's this over here? much. No potions. No benches as well in this game. Got to try and remember that. Can't just sit down and heal up.
Do you see that cave up ahead? Whoever lived here carved a flight of stairs into the stone within.
Away to the top.
And whatever it is that awaits us there.
Too bad it's summer and it's getting bright out there. Wish I had better curtains. Ah, dungeon. Set piece.
There. The temple that time forgot.
Ooh. The Air of Hours. Okay.
And the Ver is inside.
Yes. You can see the spell's path from the nave.
Hopefully we calm the child down a little bit.
What is it?
Actually, are we getting Jill's story arc?
It's probably nothing.
Forgive me, but why build the Ver here?
The spell was
Ah.
originally meant to be cast on Drake's Eye, and this was the only place with an unbroken line of sight.
Oh, Tombury!
The Tomburys like to think these ruins are their own.
They look none too pleased to see us.
More Tomburys!
While our numbers dwindle, theirs seem only to increase, as if they were feeding off our suffering.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I figured out, fixed my trigger issue I had the other, for the last week or so. Replaced the spring. It's literally just a path. Oh, Tombury King? I see no crown, unless those sticks are the crown. Oh, that is a big knife.
Could this be their leader?
You're more than welcome to ask.
Well done,
Just let my proximity do damage to it. just literally just spam all the attacks. There we go. Just spam everything. Not even a level yet.
That could have been worse, I suppose. Aye, well, if the forest's taught me anything, it's that there's always something worse.
Well, that's always a good bit. At least sensible thinking. Don't get overconfident. There's something worse here. Temple curl. Oh no. Done most of the damage already. Ooh, chest. Yeah, there's a curl. Let's heal up a bit as well. Oh, this one's a little bit tougher, strangely. Well, it's just I'm getting overconfident a little myself. Go. Right. Let's have a look. Need more high potions. Didn't even see these things. I saw them at the start, but then they were gone. No, nothing else around here. Oh, imposing room. Or room. Path.
Yes.
Bridge.
But it's what's out here that worries me.
Oh. Boss time. Ah, imposing arena. Ah, an
I
axolotl.
was thinking they'd all migrated south.
The weaker ones did.
The weaker ones. Yeah, that's it.
Come on. Okay, half staggered.
What's wrong with its skin?
Don't want to be around to find out. Get back.
Oh, I did dodge that one.
Nice try.
Get ready.
There's a good boy. This way.
Oh, got frozen.
Good.
There's our limit break. And it's done. Cool. Ah, do I level up? Or am I literally just... Hooray! 51? Woo! Now I've gone past the standard level cap. Yeah, scales, okay. That may upgrade my, a sword.
This place. It's frozen. Just like the surge.
Oh, the birds. Oh no.
Another of my ancestors' sins. Shall we?
Ah. Blah. Right. So what's going to happen now? Is there a guardian or something?
The blue veil shows the extent of the spell's reach.
But I can feel its ether from here.
Could this be ice magic? Because of time and...
Shula, wait. Before we cross the threshold, I'd like to know a little more about how these magics work. I assume we'll be safe from their influence. We won't grind to a halt, if that's what you mean. The spell only affects the things that were present at the moment it was cast.
And then we discover it was a trap all along.
But if we can enter, that means other things can as well.
Like the ones we saw on the way here.
And worse, probably.
Could they eat, like, you know, the birds and such that were frozen here?
Well, it certainly wasn't ours. When he realized my ancestors were attempting to cast a spell from here, he made to destroy the temple.
And almost did by the looks of it.
No map. Let's just explore. This is cool. Place frozen in time. Can you walk over water? No, you can't walk over the water. Ooh. Ah, that was the way to go. Whoa. Damn dark. Oh, they stopped me from using ignition. Oh, I've got frozen. I think there has been a patch because I did when I leveled up. It didn't tell me I leveled up before I got the experience, so I think they listened to a bit of feedback there. Taking them almost a year, but still. Oh, more tomberries. Hey Beard! What's up? Thank you for the 2 months. So far I've beaten up a giant axolotl and some tomberries. But we're now in the dome. The time frozen dome. And it feels like Jill suspects something here. You've had a good day so far, I hope? Well, time is frozen. What's Shiva good with? Freezing stuff because of ice. I wonder if there's a connection. I was actually thinking that earlier. Childo must be watching Eddie play Pokerogue. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I wasn't in the mood for watching streams at the moment. Just sort of trying to, I don't know. Felt lethargic a little bit. I don't know. I knew I had to play a game. I was still not recovered from my cold. Like, I'm muting myself to cough on occasion. Oh, why am I? Oh, he went flying. Like, there's ice bombs, which, you know, may tie to, and this is the north where Jill's from, so she's made sort of some connections here. That potentially it might have been Shiva that froze Leviathan.
What this place must have been like before the attack.
This would have been a hall of worship. There was something similar in my father's keep. The priests would deliver their sermons from the dais. Your father?
Ah, yep. They're connecting things. So it's good to have some Jill story. What the hell was that? You can tell the place was under attack, but from Leviathan. Oh, Master's... Ah, that...
Let us pass. It's all right. We'll get through this.
Come on. Let's try and get rid of just the normal Tomries. Start punching him. Oh, new enemies. Ah, goddamn bombs again. Oh. Get away from that.
last climb then?
You've been okay? Have it been rough? Yes. Yeah. Not been too bad. Went for a bit of a walk. Went down to King's Ditch. Just browsed some shops. Checked out Sports Direct to get some. Just get some like socks essentially. Just because I was trying to see, because the game card's now been sort of discontinued and the points, so I was trying to see if I could buy anything from the very tiny game up there, but no, that's no. Might have to go down to the Gloucester one.
It's just as I thought.
Jill, does this ether not feel somehow?
Familiar, yes. I sensed it the moment we arrived, though I wasn't sure until now. You can feel it too, can't you, Clive? She's calling us.
You don't mean the witch?
I do. Though she was more than that.
She was probably the previous Sheba?
She was a dominant. A dominant who once commanded the Eikon that now resides in both me and Clive.
Of course. I don't know why I didn't see it. Who else would have the power to freeze time?
None other than Shiva herself. But for her ether to endure after all these years, it's almost as if...
Shiva's not complete? Maybe?
As if she shared it with another, just as Torgal shared in my ice.
Ooh. Who's this asshole?
Something tells me he's not as friendly as us.
My ancestors never warned us about this.
Let's try.
Oh! Able to change weapons with the ice. That's... Come on. Not sure how long this DLC will last, to be honest. Oh. So I'm not sure. I've got an idea what I would play after this. But I'll see how long the game goes for. Excuse me. Oh. That's got a third of his health down, so where's phase 2? Oh, there it is.
Why won't it yield?
They're very loyal, these the ice companions.
Because it would sooner die than fade its mistress.
Then it leaves us no choice. Nice try.
Come on. Ooh. Taunting you. Come on. I'm just big target here.
Nice try.
Oh. It can also freeze time maybe. Good thing I don't have to worry about other characters, you know, health-wise, unlike 7. Come on, you're ready to stagger and probably be on the third. Third phase. Yeah, here's third phase. Ooh. That's kind of cool.
We better cut this short. Nice try.
Is this like repeating Noctis's gimmick? I feel, with the multiple weapon changes and flying around. Oh, he's just called Timekeeper. Okay. let's try and keep close and just do the AoE sort of like he just happens to be here. There we go. Got him. What? An Eikon fight after this, maybe? Timeless guard brace material. Heart of iron beats alone through solemn oath our sins atone. Ooh. Oh, was that the previous lover of Shiva or something?
Well, let's destroy it and put an end to this.
Wait. The spell must be weakened, not undone.
Isn't that what we came here for?
Did you ever stop to wonder what might happen to the tidal surge if I unraveled the whole spell at once? I didn't think so. This is going to require a bit more finesse.
Yeah, but that's fair. Maybe our current Shiva can
wind
do it.
And light, water and earth. Let the silent palm of mine ice. There's too much aether.
Together!
Let me help. Let us help.
Come on, Clive. You're gonna just stand there? You're not gonna help? Seeing that you have the control of Shiva as well?
Did it work?
I think so. The thread connecting this place to the child should be broken.
So it's now just a
And
baby
Valisthea
sitting
should
there.
Finally be.
Ooh.
Free once more,
Oh god damn it, Ultima.
Leviathan, our most profaned fragment, its divinity defiled by the hand of man, its spirit shackled by his hubris, till Mythos came, bringing release. Now, let the sins of man be redeemed by the hand of the servant of God.
Damn it.
Ultima's having its way.
Isn't it?
It is.
What is? What's going on?
Precisely what we feared. Leviathan is out of control.
Kaiju fight! It's been a while since we've had a kaiju fight. So, fire and water.
This isn't over yet. You should head back to the village and get everyone to higher ground. As for the rest, Freed will handle.
Oh, I changed the toggle skin. So Torgal has a bit more of the Fenrir look. That's why Clive's got his sort of like burnt ashen look to him rather than his black and red.
years of imprisonment. I'd be angry too. But I can't let it end like this, Valius.
Save that baby, Clive. The baby's left conscious for what, 80 odd years. It's just going to be nothing but pure emotion and insanity.
More of your playthings.
I'm surprised Torgal's not with us, to be honest. It's always down to Clive, lone hero. When anything important happens, it's just Clive. Oh, hi Eddie.
Mistakes.
Again, stagger. There we go. It's like Eddie's like sea currents.
All right. I heard you the first time.
I'm still in control. It just seems very cinematic right now.
I'm not here to hurt you, Valius. Fuck. That was too close. Enough! Come on then. No more hiding.
Okay, yeah. Just go kaiju on his ass. Oh, what better representation of an element than a completely destructive, out of control, act of God style element than using a baby as its host.
This isn't what I wanted. I only hope you can forgive me.
Get tiny Titan. Do I get to learn a new ability? Oh, now we're into out of cutscene. Tiny Titan appeared as the strongest Eikon. Yeah. Oh, he destroyed a mountain, quite literally. And flies in space. Right. It's been that long, I can't remember how to combat as Ifrit. Oh wow! Just noticed how much health I lost. Well, there I am going against water. Need to remember this is more like a cutscene and quick time events when you're in Titan mode. Okay, ready to stagger. Ah, that might be more for the sort of the actual Titan fight, you know, the shield. Can now stand on water? Or is this a some kind of like ethereal plane? Oh. No. Oh, what was their response to? Water. Oh. I'm out of healing. Although it's ready to be staggered. Ah, there we go. Actually dodged that one. Yeah, flamethrower it. Oh, phase 3.
Tired, Leviathan. Stop this! I'm not here to play.
Put up its shield. Oh, that looks dangerous.
I said, stop! This has gone on long enough!
Hopefully it didn't do any damage to me while I was in that unmovable or unskippable scene. Ah, it's doing a freaking countdown. Really?
The village.
Oh! Is that... Oh no, that is a game over. Oh. At least I got a Phoenix feather. Or Phoenix down.
Stop this! I'm not here to play.
So I just didn't do enough damage here. Ah! I was running away at this point when I shouldn't have.
I said
Okay.
stop! This has gone on long enough!
When it was pushing me back, I shouldn't have run away. I might be able to get another one of these bursts through before it starts counting down. I think it's ready to... Yep. Another timelet. Oh, I have changed up the... I have added another Manjamare everywhere. And I made the... I've ran out of time again. Can I restart? I can't just pause and restart. Ah. I think I failed one of the my big attacks. Yeah, added another Manjamare everywhere, and I've made the rare one more like uncommon. Oh, my health didn't actually disappear there.
Stop this! I'm not here to play.
So I failed one of these. I know that much. And I just stay close and dodge.
I said stop! This has gone on long enough!
How long have I got till these? Okay. They've both fully charged. Right. It's going to do the countdown soon, I feel. Ah! Okay, it didn't lose it, still. There we go. Right, should have time. There we go. Got it this time. But it still has plenty of health. Just burn those eyeballs out. I don't know why. It's mechanics. It's got to let. I was just thinking, why is it just sitting there letting me punch it? Ooh. Fuck. Not fully worked out the pattern of those rings then. But then that was the first time that mechanic came along. Or at least in this playthrough. Oh, being bounced around. Come on, ready to stagger. Can I? Couple of shots. Oh no, cutscene. Ah, I bet stagger bar's going to be full again.
You're just full of surprises, aren't you?
Oh, fuck. Ah. Wasn't letting me dodge. So how far back am I? Ah, stagger bar's full again. Ah, I didn't want to do this. Fuck. Cancel. I wanted to just charge up a fireball. Okay, that's the semi-dot stagger part way. Is he going to actually stagger this time, or can we just get to the last point? Oh, actually got a stagger off. Okay, it's going to go into the next phase now. Ooh, 3 million damage this time. Need to be a bit more patient with those hoops and this hurricane. Let's see if I can move Mike a little bit further away. I just realised something. Yeah, desktop audio capturing as well. I might have had double up. Right. Oh. Jeez, it's just gone on to him. Like, just relentless now. Oh, fuck. Getting tired now, at least. You've done your best phase. You could have been worse. You could have been Sephiroth. Although I have watched a video called Let Her Solo Him, where it's the last fight with Cloud down and literally Aerith soloing that Sephiroth fight at the end of 7 Rebirth. Oh, his health barely going down. There's going to be another phase. Literally the final hit. It'll be all cutscene now.
Not this time.
Leviathan's signature move.
If that's what you want. You've had your fun, Leviathan.
Final flash.
This time, you will not free.
No button mashing there. Okay. Or it's going to be shield versus fireball. Oh, that's a screenshot. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Quickly pouring a drink and realising that the mic was picking it up. Baby! We're gonna save the baby. Is it just gonna fall? Baby falling. In slow motion.
Now that was quite a tantrum.
Wow, those eyes, so blue.
Clive, where is he?
Oh, nice of you to show up, Joshua. Could have been useful to have you around for that fight. Still feel there's a few side quests to do. I don't think that's the end of this DLC.
He is now. But did you see him a few moments ago?
Clive, I don't know how to thank you.
It's all right. We should find him a dry blanket now. Wouldn't want the little monster catching a cold.
Quite a literal term, little monster. The true final boss fight of the game, thanks to the DLC, is a freaking baby. Leviathan having, you know, power of storms and lightning and wind and makes sense. Why it'll be considered one of the most powerful.
There. He's finally asleep.
The poor thing had a long day.
Long day. 80 years is its day.
So, what happens now?
Now? Now, we make things right.
How?
By providing Walias what he was denied. A place to learn and grow. A family to love and protect him. So that one day, when the wounds in his heart and mind have finally healed, he might decide for himself how he'd like to live the rest of his life. But until then, I'll stay by his side, come what may.
Then he's a lucky boy. And not only because he'll have the best warrior this side of the belt to teach him the battle axe.
She'll do her best.
Shula, the beast that threatened your home is tamed. The empire that threatened your people toppled. Might it not be time to cast off your ancestors' glamour and retake your place in the Twins?
Perhaps. It's not as if we have the crystals to maintain the wall much longer. But are we truly safe? Is the world truly ready to accept us for who we are and what we believe? If I remember rightly, you and yours still choose to remain hidden, do you not?
We do.
Well, your people will always be welcome in Haven, regardless.
As will yours in the hideaway. We're allies now. If there's anything you need from us, supplies, food, equipment, do not hesitate to ask.
It's kind of you to offer. But we'll manage, just as we always have. Besides, I suspect you'll be needing everything at your disposal if you're going to save the world.
Let's see what new swords I get from doing that.
I fear much of it is past saving. The best we can do is strive to turn what's left into a world where we can all live as equals.
A noble endeavor. And there'll be a place in this world for us, will there? For Walias.
For everyone. I swear it.
Then we shall be waiting. Until the tides bear you back to shore.
So, if the story continues and magic is removed from the world, so the time magic will stop and everything will crumble around that the castle, and the Rising Tide quest complete. The Haven signboard, okay, yep. Cool. The massive, like, everything that they tried to keep going with the time magic while still saving Walias is still going to be, you know, undone.
Walias, only time will tell. But I can certainly think of worse places to spend one's childhood. The Moats of Water are a fine people, and they will take good care of him.
Up by the Vare, Ultima spoke to me. He called Leviathan his most profaned fragment, and told me to redeem the sins that had laid him low.
Is that so? The sins of Walius's ancestors were grave indeed. To force him to prime at so tender an age.
And to freeze him in time, that he might never know what it was to live.
Yet I doubt either of those crimes was the source of Ultima's displeasure. It was that the Eikon's power had been put to another purpose than the one he intended. To him, Leviathan must have seemed an aberration.
Could that be why Ultima made no attempt to lead me to him? The fear that this profaned fragment might corrupt his vessel somehow.
Perhaps. Or perhaps he simply deemed Leviathan surplus to requirements. Having concluded that his vessel might be made to serve his purposes without the full sum of his power.
His purposes?
Would this change the ending, maybe?
There's no escaping them. Even here. Hidden away in Mysidia, the blessing of the crystals proved nothing but a prison. A prison into which Walius was born. And from which freedom is hard won. If the world doesn't change, if we don't change it, he'll end up suffering the same fate as every dominant who came before him.
Then we must change it.
That we must.
And we shall.
An invitation. As soon as the light bleeds from the art stone, beckoning Clive to enter, what new challenges await him? Wait him within Ultima's virtual proving grounds. Explain that. Tame the tides. Bunch of side quests. Now though.
What is it you want?
Oh, actually, it's slightly better. The Tombury knife. Not that much. The amount of stagger bonus, though. Jeez. That's kind of cool, though, to have. But reinforce.
Better than you. Will that do, yeah? Better than you. Will that do, yeah? Till next time, then.
My friend, I have news. I think I might have found a way to break Talor's curse.
Go on.
Ah, this might be for
Well,
getting that Tombury knife.
After listening to the village elders and scouring every likely-looking tome in the library, I learned that not all Tomburys are the same little green menaces we know and loathe. Apparently, a chosen few live to incredible ages and grow to many times the size of their counterparts. The folktales hold that it's the very eldest of these, the Tombury kings, who weave the curses, and that their magic.
Please, I don't have to get you a crown for
binds
Johnny's
that they might continue
hotel.
to feed on their pain.
So if we slay the one that cast the curse, the feeding will cease.
But that was my thinking, yes. Though I doubt it'll be easy. These kings are not just bigger, they're stronger too. And if the tales are true, their followers will defend them to the death. It is a perilous proposition, in short. But it may also be Talor's only hope. What say you?
Yep,
Why not? Even if killing this king doesn't break the curse, Mysidia will be a safer place for its removal.
Thank you.
So then, where will I find it?
That, alas, I do not know. It must have woven the curse at the altar in Father's Fell, but as to where it is now...
Fannet! You were the one asking about Tonburys, right? Because there's a whole bloody army of them out on the cloak.
Oh.
What?
Typical.
Why would they stray so far? And why now?
There's only one way to find out. I'll head up the mountain and see what's going on.
Right. Thank you. And please, be careful.
Oh, okay, they're literally... around the corner. Aha, there we are.
Found her. They're almost at the gate, but they won't be coming any closer.
I think they were all lined up in a row.
That should buy Haven some time at least.
Clive, are you all right?
Fine. We've taken care of the immediate threat.
Thank the tides. I was worried I was going to lose you both. Till he took a sudden turn for the worse just after you left.
What?
Oh, did he now?
Is he?
No, he's hanging on. I fear the Tombury King may have begun the cursing ritual again. In earnest this time. And I can't imagine their being here as a coincidence. I think it might be happening on this very mountain.
If it is, it won't be for long. Get back to Talor. I'm going up.
My thanks.
Reign of Pain. I could technically ride my chocobo, but...
Come on then.
More
I
Tomburys.
crave an audience with your king.
Loads around. I thought, where'd that pillar of fire come from? And realised, oh yeah, Joshua's the Phoenix. Also fire dominant.
Another group. They don't look very regal.
Probably the least intimidating bunch of Tomburys I've come across. Look, they look scarier and more detailed and more creepy. But they're not exactly too intimidating when actually fighting right now. Oh, it's literally the whole area. I was wondering, this quest destination is big.
Still no sign of the king. Could Fanad have been wrong?
Oh.
There's dozens of them. The king must be close. We'll have to take care of his followers first.
I was expecting, you know, the king to have lots of followers around it. There's still... Oh, they more coming up. Right then. That cave, I think that's new.
Looks like that's the last of them. Out here, anyway. But beastmen do like dark places.
Still that one. Let's... just try this. See if I can get the new one to spawn. Nah, new one's not spawned, but I've cycled through them at least a little bit. Ah, yep. What do we have around here?
Well, I'll be damned.
Oh, it does have a crown. Bit of a Dark Souls vibe to him. Or Bloodborne vibe, I would say.
It even has a crown. Sorry, Your Majesty, but your reign ends here.
Oh, wow. Tombury's Shadower? Oh yeah, there's everyone's grudge.
There's a good boy.
Where is he? Ah, whoops, wrong one. Ah, there we go, staggered. At least you can easily, well, the dodge mechanic helps you not getting the insta-killed from the knives. Oh! I think I got hit with a few there. Where is it? D-Soul? Is it? Go, and it's probably... There we go. At least I don't have to steal the crown. Notch Tang. For a Tombury, a creature driven by its pure, unadulterated hate for those who have slain its brethren. A sharp blade is ultimately a gauge of his contentment. The more honed its edge, the more honed the killer's intent. Tamed by defeating the Tombury King. Nice.
It's done. Which means the curse should be broken. Let's see how Talor's doing.
Nothing around here, maybe, that I can pick up? No? Okay.
Clive!
It is. I was going to ask if there had been any change in Talor's condition, but judging by that smile on your face, I think
trying to
I already
mute,
know
but
the
no.
answer.
You do? Talor! He's back!
Thank you, my lord. I can never repay you for everything you've done for me. I owe you my life.
I'm just glad the curse is lifted. There is one thing I'd like to know, though. If you don't mind my asking. What made you seek the Tombury's help in the first place?
So, just moving the mic a little bit there.
That, well, you deserve to know. It was years ago now, back in my trading days. The Sons of Greek arrested me in Oriflamme, chained me up in a lightless cell with a great sword hung over my head, ready to fall if I didn't confess. Though they never said to what. I didn't, of course. So eventually they just let me go. And I never told a soul.
It was just confess to any crime they think they can pin on you.
But then you came along and the sight of your sword brought it all flooding back. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't hardly breathe, and I thought that if I gave my old chain to the Tomberries, maybe they could take all that pain away. All that anger. But it only made it worse.
Oriflamme has fallen. And the men who tortured you likely fell with it.
If only I'd known, I might have spared everyone a lot of trouble. I'd convinced myself that you were
I got a
them,
new knife out of it.
that all outsiders were the same, but you're not. Far from it. Thank you, son. Thank you.
Cool. That's one story arc done. Maybe.
Clive, there's something I need to tell you. After we parted ways on the path to the cloak, I went straight back to Tlor and explained to him what you were doing on his behalf. And just like that, his pain began to fade.
What do you mean? Just like that? The Tombury King would have still been alive. I had to contend with dozens of his minions before I found him.
Then, perhaps one of them warned him of your coming and he broke off his ritual. Or, perhaps, knowing that an outsider was fighting for him was what lifted the weight.
I didn't need to do that all along.
I know from experience that many illnesses are not wholly physical, but of the spirit, at least in part.
It's a grudge.
Was it ever really a curse then? Or was Tlor simply suffering from the pain of his memories? And the guilt of what he'd done? For all the difference it makes. I suppose we'll never know.
Well, it might be one of the smaller Tomberries I killed on the way.
But this much I do know. It was your strength and your selflessness that healed his heart in the end.
I'll be sure to tell my healer friend when I get home.
Ooh, or a Calcum. Cool.
What is it you want?
I'm surprised the TIE Strike never got an upgrade. Aqueous Membrane and Fool's Gold. They're probably from other side quests. Right. There's a quest over here.
Hey, mister! Over here! Please, mister! You've got to help us! The village is in danger, and if someone doesn't do something... you should have seen it!
Village is always in danger.
Take a deep breath and tell me everything. Starting with your name.
Sorry. My name's Eirik. When you went up to the Air of Hours with Miss Shula, I followed you.
You could have been killed.
Lady Shula told us you lot were great warriors, so I thought I'd be alright if I stayed close like. But then I lost track of you in the woods, and that's when I saw it.
Saw what?
A great, big, dripping, drooling monster. Spitting out great spouts of water it was, that was tearing up the ground and cutting down trees.
Spouts of water? I don't recall seeing anything like that in the forest.
Well, I did, and I don't ever want to see it again. You'll get rid of it, won't you?
Another monster hunting quest.
If this creature is as terrible as you claim,
something the Moogles wouldn't know about.
A threat to the village. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, mister. It was over by the Swift one that I saw it. Maybe it's still there.
Then that's where I'll start my search.
I wouldn't go through those gates for 1,000 gil. Not with that thing out there.
what are the other quests? Let's see if I can combine them into one. That's over here. There's a route over here which I've not been able to go down. Hang on, there is a something with the shop.
When you've decided what you want, just let me know. May it serve you well. Here you are. May it serve you well.
You don't sound too well either. Buying up all your potions.
I heard the tributary can fell an ibex from 100.
Side quest from Shula there. But what about you?
My lord, might I have a moment of your time? I would beg of you a service.
Certainly. What is it?
It's a long story. But before we get to that, would I be right in thinking Lady Shula told you about the witch from the north?
Yes. She said that your ancestors found her here, and that it was she who taught them the spell to stop time. She was like Valius, you know. A dominant. The Warden of Ice.
My great-grandmother suspected as much. She cared for the poor woman when the end was near. And it was she whose duty became to attend her grave. A duty that was passed down to me.
I see. And the service you would beg of me?
Well, until recently, the path to the grave had long been blocked by a fallen tree. But when our herdsmen finally found time to move it, we quickly realized it might have been better had they not.
We let some monsters out.
The rest of the path, you see, we discovered that a flock of bloodthirsty beasts had claimed the cliffs beyond.
Or Tombreys, maybe?
None of us was a match for them. But you, my lord, have proven your strength many times over. Would you drive them away for us?
I can't right now. Oh, of course.
Of course. I'll see the path is made safe.
Thank you, my lord. The grave is in a place called Witch Drop. To reach it, one must turn left at the Winged Wains, then follow the path around to the right, deep into the forest.
Why so far from Haven?
It was where she lived. When our ancestors first came to Mysidia, they found her there, in an old abandoned village, and it was her heartfelt wish to return there in death. So when she passed away, my great-grandmother had a stone erected for her on the cliffs overlooking the place she once called home.
How thoughtful. Well then, no time like the present. Left at the ships, then round to the right, you said.
Just so. Thank you once again, my lord. I will join you at the grave anon.
Once I've killed all the monsters and all that. Right, and what does Shula want? Who's got the baby?
You wouldn't happen to have some time on your hands, would you, Clive? Only I was wondering if you might help me with something else.
Don't tell me. Another unruly dominant.
Not
Who
quite,
could it be this time?
but a dangerous foe nonetheless. It promises to be quite a hunt. Care to join me?
Oh, I should get some gil from this one.
Tell me about our quarry.
Or renown.
A fiendish, cold-blooded beast known as a Givra. Normally, we leave such animals well alone, and for good reason. But I have an even better reason to want its tongue.
Its tongue?
If you'll permit me, tributary, I can explain.
Certainly, Yamila.
It's been over a week since my sister gave birth to her first child, yet she still isn't back on her feet.
Medicine.
We've tried everything to restore her spirits. Physics and nostrums, the laying on of hands and of leeches, but all to no avail. The healers tell me there's only one hope left. A broth as potent as its ingredients are perilous to procure.
It isn't only Yamila's sister who stands to benefit from this, by the way. There's her baby to think of, and Walias, too. She'd agreed to be his wet nurse, you see.
I'd be glad to help.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's...
Our hunters have no shortage of skill, but this task calls for more than that.
That's something that they probably needed to think about. Someone to actually feed the baby.
As wary a foe as it is a deadly one. 2 hunters might
There's no
catch it
probably
unawares,
formula in this
but any more
day
than
and
that,
age, in
and
this
it would
world.
put our scent a league away.
Then it is decided. The 2 of you will go, while Jill and I occupy ourselves here.
Perhaps we might help prepare the broth. That would be most kind of you.
Could you
Come
cast
then,
like
Clive.
Cura,
The
or
river
Curaga,
time
or
flows
Curaja,
fast, and so must we. There's a Givra
as a
that
Phoenix,
has claimed
Joshua?
the ruins at the foot of the mountain as its hunting ground. But as I say, they are wary creatures. We'll need suitable bait to draw it out. The flesh of a forest ibex should suffice.
To the forest, then.
Oh, do I have to do all these quests now with just Shula? I'll probably best do hers first then.
There's nothing that Givra loves more than... a fat haunch of ibex.
There's...
the ibex is over here.
It's the voice of experience. Do you hunt often?
Since I was a girl, my father would take me. Then after he returned to the sea, Yamila's father. Our families have always been close. Even if her sister wasn't Walias's wet nurse, I couldn't stand by and watch her suffer.
Yeah, I've got to find the aquamarines
Where
as
will we
well.
find them?
Further in.
I forgot what I needed the aquamarines for.
These will do nicely.
Oh. Didn't think I had I thought I had Phoenix on so I could do the fire attacks, but nope. Yep, juggled those ibexes.
Return to the sea, and to the clouds rise again.
I probably killed more than I needed, to be honest.
We have our bait then. What next?
Next, we pay a visit to the Dark Gate to pick some local weed. It'll help disguise ourselves.
For a second, just going to go on mute for a second, and just want to get some cop sweets. 1 second. back. Where did I put down the controller? There it is. Right. Got myself a lozenge. Hopefully that'll make it a bit easier. So Beard, what do you think of Summer Games Fest? I was not really too impressed. Power Rangers game looked great. That looked like a lot of fun.
Local weed growing somewhere around here.
But
For the golden leaves.
the rest of it was a bit I think I just passed it. Nothing really stood out for me.
Is this it?
I bet a lot of the stuff I'll be most interested in would be in like a Tokyo Game Show or something like that. Square, Namco, Capcom, Sega. Could be something tomorrow with the is it tomorrow with the Xbox?
You could have warned me about the smell.
Like corruption, isn't it? We'll have an honor guard of flies before long. But it'll stop the Givra from noticing us. Its nose will tell it we're nothing but a feast for worms.
I was hoping for something about like the new Jet Set radio that Sega's working on.
It off afterwards.
If
there's one good thing about the Givra choosing the
what
ruins
else?
for its hunting ground, it's that there's plenty of fresh water nearby.
Something about the Astrobot DLC that they've added. Something officially announced for that would be good. A little bit more. The Outer Sloth funding was a cool thing. Yeah. Yeah, that was a cool thing. There's a lot of shade on the game industry at the moment. Right. Thanks to all these studios being shut down by all the corporations and such.
Where should we lay the bait?
Givras are creatures of habit. Look for some sign of its
Might be some better stuff in them.
Return to the same place sooner or later.
In the well, there's a Nintendo Direct this week as well.
Territory.
Something was. A curl, maybe.
I have to fight another curl. Another temple curl to fight. Didn't watch the Devolver stream, so I have no idea what they show. No, I fell asleep before that. I might go back and watch it because the Devolver stream last year was insane. It's absolutely insane. It's great. Oh, the stuff for the Sonic X Shadow Generations game. Okay, Shadow with his freaking venom wings. That's a new thing.
They're barely big enough to belong to a Givra's breakfast.
But also, I'm gonna have to pre-order the physical edition because it comes with Gerald Robotnik's like work notes for how we create the creation of Shadow. It comes with a physical book. I'm like, that's actually really cool.
A fresh kill.
Oh, and the Sonic Adventure 2 skin for Sonic.
The wounds are too clean, too small.
But I got a bit of 06 PTSD from it as well, because they're the Windy Valley, not Windy Valley. A couple of the 06 stages have been added into it. For Shadow's run.
These look like a predator's tracks. You can clearly make out the claws.
And not just any claws. These belong to a Givra. There's no mistaking them. We'll lay the bait here.
Let's hope our friend is hungry.
Come to realization earlier, I've become literally a Final Fantasy and Sonic streamer. That seems to be my my games right now. So I need to change them up a little bit, I think, in a bit.
Still no sign.
Patience, Clive. Hunting's not something you can rush.
Have you stalked these beasts before?
Once. Givras are fast, so the job called for a bearer. But even with my knack, it was a close-run thing.
Not many leaders would take such risks for their people.
Says the man who battled an Eikon to save a boy he barely knew. It is the way of the motes of water to use what gifts we've been given for the good of all. And I gather it's your way too.
I need to figure out something else to play.
It was Sid.
Oh no, like a dragon. Had infinite wealth. That was a big stream. But yeah, I need to figure out something a little different to play.
Hey, you're confusing daring.
So I'm just looking over at my games and going, what can I set up or play soon?
Quiet. Something's coming.
Excuse me. But then what? Soon? What? After next week we'll be doing Halo?
Shall we greet him?
So we'll see how that goes. Need to set up Discord again for our remote streaming, because it's been a while since we've done that. So I need to figure out how to get that going again. Come on. There we go, just do nothing but proximity. More precision blocking. I still need to do my test stream for Dragon Talon. Cool. A test stream to see how playing a game
You weren't exaggerating when you said they
on the PC at the same time as streaming from it could work. Probably have to do window mode to make it easier to swap between them. That's one reason why I sent you that video, because I was looking for how to easily switch between gameplay and Streamlabs or OBS by from the same computer or
roaring
not.
torrent, son of storms, may your spirit run free in the open ocean.
Oh yeah,
This
his
flesh
tongue.
I claim, that your gifts might rain down upon us this day, and our river flow in spate once more. Well then, let's return to the village. We must get this tongue to Ymilla before it spoils.
And can I fast travel back? Yeah. Get Jill and Joshua back into the party before I do the other quests.
My lord, did all proceed as planned?
It did. Here. One Geaver tongue. As promised.
Oh, thank you. I shall add it to the broth at once. By your leave, tributary.
If there is anything else that we can do to help, you need only ask.
No, no. You've already done more for my family than I can ever repay.
Just as you have, Clive, for my family. I only regret that I have nothing to offer you in return but my gratitude.
It's more than enough.
And you can get, you know, a favour.
I'm no less grateful to you.
For what?
For welcoming my friends and I into your midst. For showing us how your people live. For reminding me that the world we strive to create, where bearers can live alongside their fellow men in peace and comfort, is no mere fantasy.
It's a Final Fantasy.
Comfort. Every day is a struggle. Though we do at least struggle together, it's true.
That's it. Where everyone can live together in harmony. That is the Final Fantasy.
I only ask that you remember the cost of using your gifts as a bearer. I know that you feel it's your duty to do whatever you can to help your people. But you have a child to think about now. And Wallis has lost enough.
I shall bear that in mind.
That's all I ask. Oh, and if there is anything else that we can do to help, well, you know.
Thank you. Truly.
Quest complete. We'll get another level by completing these quests. Armor of Darkness, okay. Ooh, enhance Odin abilities. Cool. Oh, another quest for you down here.
It is good to have him back. But how do I know that?
Oh, it's still you.
It has to be him.
What has to be
All
who?
post-game story stuff.
If you don't mind my asking.
It's not your asking I mind. It's my explaining. But I don't see any other way around it. You see, when a baby is born here, we hold a ceremony to welcome them. The rite of immersion, we call it. But I don't know whether Valius was ever afforded that courtesy. What is abundantly clear, though, is that my ancestors never welcomed him as one of us. And I want to change that. The problem is, the ceremony
Is it watching Gavin and Michael doing a bunch of video game shit?
And a witness. As tributary, the role of witness would normally fall to me. But being Walius's closest living relative, I must play the role of mother.
So you want me to serve as witness in your stead?
That's right. A witness must be a trusty guardian, ready to steer the child through the stormy waters of life and on to tranquility. Which is why I thought of you.
Wow, 10,000? That's a lot of money for that.
Thank you, Clive.
So, if you will serve as mother and I as witness, who will take on the father's role?
Torgal.
I have a younger brother. He should be making ready for the rite as we speak, though whether he is or not. Let me introduce you.
Please do.
Probably better to have Torgal than your younger brother.
I'm sure will get on famously.
I'll bid him come to the Witten Hall. Will you wait for us there?
Gladly.
I won't prioritise that quest. Let's do the other two.
Is that the hunter?
It's you. Nasser Savior.
I want to get the Tombury knife.
Are you all right?
That's all I really want to do.
I was tracking an ibex when a great spout of water struck me square in the back. Sent me flying all the way across the clearing.
Did you see what made it?
No. All I heard was a noise. An ear-splitting din.
Oh, it's a Dementoise.
Might this be the culprit? Leave him to us. You've caused enough trouble.
Over here! This one.
Oh, it didn't do the attack I wanted. I think it deflected the attack with its shell. That might be why.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Hardly a threat to the village, but you can't blame the boy for being scared.
You made that look a lot easier than it was.
Do you think that was the beast which attacked you?
That thing? Not a chance. Would have heard it coming a league away. And the blast of water that hit me was beyond anything an Archelon can manage.
Archelon? Oh, Dementoise. Different name for it,
A
maybe.
boy from the village sent me in search of a beast that could conjure such things, but
That's it. That's the noise I heard. Sounded like it came from the ruins.
I'll go. You head back to Haven and see a healer.
Couple of routes. Crab battle. Robber crabs, so they're going to steal my stuff. They're going to pinch all my gil if I let them. Oh, 3,000 experience for that, okay.
What do we have here?
Ooh. All I need is top hats and monocles, and they'll be like the crabs in Skyrim.
Something's been busy. Whatever this creature is, it's out for blood. But it's not having ours. Stay close, Torgal.
I think Torgal's probably the lot. I'm not going to say anything to like Jill and Joshua. So I hear, I think, the aquamarine. Aha. Ooh. Yeah, fallen chest. Nice. Ah. Valios? Another Leviathan AG.
Another fragment of Walius' rage. I should have known. Time to put you to bed too.
Come on, you're ready to stagger. Yeah, I'm sort of like completely dodged everything it's thrown at me there. Oh, there we go. Oh! Have I accidentally accidentally ran away. Not too far away, and it's despawned.
Fingers crossed that's the last of them. Either way, I should let Eirik know the danger is past. For now, at least. That's better. This should be the path to Witchdrop. Hungry, Toggle. Here's our welcoming party. Looks like that's the last of them. Now, where's the grave?
I just realised I was on mute for a bit while I was actually talking. God damn it. Just talking about how I was burying the stream and probably the bitrate with particle effects. Their old village was... Oh! Probably those ruins there.
This must be it.
My lord, thank you for making the path safe again.
Still a route I've not gone down in this area yet.
Was that her name?
Yes. Hardly the most fitting tribute for a dominant, is it? A rough-hewn stone with naught but a given name engraved on it. But my ancestors had only been here a matter of weeks when she passed. Every day was a struggle to survive. They had neither the time nor the energy to devote to a more elaborate memorial. Yet they spared what they could to grant her wish, that even in death she might continue to watch over her home.
She lived down there then? In the ruins?
That's right. They were once the living quarters for those who served up in the temple. When the Northern Thanes sent her here to weave
She'll
her
be,
spell,
you know,
this was where she and her
involved with
nephew
this story
lived.
arc.
There were priests.
I think that's her sort of like
handmaidens,
people and history.
and a knight, sworn to shield her from harm. Of course, they were all gone by the time my ancestors arrived, fled or dead in the Western Wars.
All except Isay, who remained till the end. Alone.
Indeed. At least, that is the story as it's been handed down in Haven. But there is an epilogue to the tale. One known only to Lady Shula and myself. Some years after Isay's passing, you see, my grandmother came here to tend the grave and found a stranger kneeling before it. A knight, dressed head to toe in plate.
Oh, the guy I beat up, the timekeeper.
She asked of him who he was and whence he had come, but received no answer. The only words he spoke were, "Tell me true, whose grave is this?" So she told him of how her people had met and cared for Isay, and how she had died. His only reaction was to stare up at the air of hours in silence. Then he left, never to be seen again.
You said he was wearing plate. Was it black and gold?
Do you know something of him?
When we went up to the Air of Hours to unravel the spell, we were set upon by a shade in the shape of a knight in full plate. It manifested in front of the Vare, and in its ether, I felt Shiva, the witch.
You think this may have been the same man my great-grandmother met? Isay's knight?
I don't know. Maybe. All I can say for sure is it was intent on protecting her creation.
Or perhaps her spirit? What remained of her ether, preserved in the Vare? Perhaps his spirit too became enraveled in her spell, frozen in an eternal vigil.
Till we ended
sucks. Yeah, at least they're at
The
peace
shade
now.
you fought was Isay's knight, then ending it was the greatest gift you could have given him. Now he can return to the sea, to be with his lady once more. And if his spirit should ever return here to visit her grave, I shall ask his name, that I might carve it in the stone next to hers.
That they might be together. Once and for all.
It's nice to get a bit of epilogue to some of the lore that we're getting. Okay, something to sell for Gil. Just give me the gill.
Thank you, my lord, for reuniting them.
Whoops. Right, now to talk to the kid. Actually,
Yes?
Oh. I need the more fool's gold, okay. I assume I'll get that from a fight. Oh yeah, the aquamarines were for these.
A good tide to you.
I'm so sorry for all the trouble.
How many times do we have to tell?
You're back.
So? Did you find the fiend that attacked me and young Eirik here?
I did. It won't be troubling you anymore.
Yes. I knew you'd get it.
Only because you warned me of its existence. Not that you should ever have learned of its existence, but all's well that ends well, I suppose.
What was it anyway?
A manifestation of Leviathan's power. When we visited Walius in the Surge, he was angry and afraid. The Eikon summoned these creatures for his protection. Though why one would be wandering the ruins of Riversmeet, I don't know.
Maybe it was looking for his mum. That's where she died, isn't it? The Falls.
Ooh.
The Falls?
Aye. When they took her baby, she threw herself off the top. We go there once a year to pay our respects. The whole village.
An Eggy is a part of its master's spirit, but Walius wouldn't have been aware of what had happened to his mother, would he?
Well, either way, you did us a favor putting that thing to rest.
Shula may have told him.
And Walius. Thank you.
Aye. Thanks, mister.
Hey, level up. Orichalcum. Cool. The end can wait. Complete 10 Mysidian quests. What have we got achievement-wise for the area? Anyway. I probably need to... A lot of hidden trophies. Defeat Leviathan in Final Fantasy mode. Yeah, that's New Game Plus. And 300 tidal attacks. Yeah. Strike 3 or more enemies with tidal attacks. All to do with Channel the Heavens. Juice X. Okay. Acquire the Master all of Leviathan and Ultima abilities. Huh. Complete the trial by water. Complete Kairos Gate.
Terry can fell an ibex from 100 paces.
So there's more abilities?
Clive, my brother.
There's another transformation,
If it
maybe.
isn't my old mate Sid.
You?
Ah,
Sure
this
you
asshole.
do remember me, even stripped of my cunning disguise. I'm touched.
You two know each other.
My friends and I crossed paths with your brother on our hunt for the dusk crystals.
Connecting the two stories together. That's probably how that Ultima plot is coming in.
For Who's counting? All I know is when Shula mentioned she'd called in Sid the Outlaw to help young Walyas, I could be sure that the little rascal was in safe hands. I mean, having seen you in action back at the tower, I know exactly what you're capable of.
So the mercenary you met in the Sage Spire, that was Clive. And he saved your life? That's a rather different story from the one you told me. And a far likelier one at that. It would appear my family owe you twice over. Whether they admit it or not. Honestly, Fammy, would it kill you to tell the truth once in a while?
What? I said sorry, didn't I? How about we save the, recriminations until after the ceremony, eh?
Speaking of which, what does this ceremony involve exactly?
It's simple, really. We each say a short prayer and anoint the child's head with holy water.
Nothing too onerous, then?
Not about the rite itself, no. But it does call for some preparation. One of the witness's responsibilities is to collect the holy water, you see. 3 phials for the 3 ministrators, each taken from a particular place.
Okay.
Don't worry, though. It's not as if you have to go alone. I can show you the way.
I'd appreciate that.
Famiel, you stay here and ready the Witten Hall.
Leave it to me.
If there's anything Jill and I can do to assist you...
We'd be glad to help.
Thank you both.
I wonder if I should try and beat the game again once I've completed this story arc.
Alright then, let's get started, shall we?
If that might change the ending.
Types of holy water that we must collect. The water of the mountain, of the river, and of the sea. We take the water of the mountain from the spring atop Maiden's March. The water of the river from the course that flows through the ruins of Riversmeet. And the water of the sea from the shallows of Tailwind Bay. Here are the phials we'll be using in the ceremony.
Ah, not actually modelled.
I'm ready to leave whenever you are.
Oh, well, they up here. Ah, here. Okay, and here. At least I can fast travel to a few of them. Ah, missed one. Maybe a chest up here or something? No chest, but there's more just random drops. Okay. It does not change the ending. Ah.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Someone's in trouble. Come on.
To be honest, that's probably a good thing, because the things that people hated with things like Azura's Wrath.
Help? What help? Nobody's coming to... Help?
Azura's Wrath was like, hey,
We're here to help.
buy DLC for the true ending, so you don't technically get a complete game.
Keep its attention on us.
I'll do more than that.
Oh, new enemies. Oh, great. Oh, it's got bombs, okay. To get the last power up, you should get a mission called Invitation. Okay, good to know. It may be literally this story arc I'm doing right now, because we're doing a ceremony.
Is anyone hurt?
Oh, Sid! Thank all the clouds in the heavens you came. You saved us. Again.
Would you two care to explain what you're doing up here?
The chief sent us to fetch incense for the ceremony. So the Witten Hall smells nice. For the little Ben.
You mean to tell me you braved this den of deadly beasts for some tree sap?
You don't have to do everything he says, you know.
Or if you must, at least have the good sense to ask one of our hunters to accompany you.
We're sorry.
It's fine. Just go back to the village before you get yourselves into any more trouble.
Hair a little bit.
Like you are. Oh, and thanks and that.
There we go. Oh, it's like having a
Remind me to give my
webcam is a bit like having a mirror. Just not exactly mirrored.
Right then.
Bit flipped.
Let's collect this water, shall we?
Oh. Yeah, didn't animate it at all.
The rain that falls on the mountain emerges here in these springs.
The source of the river. The source of life.
Precisely. Take care not to spill it.
I'm just going to check something. Because Torgal's got his own stats. Torgal's still a few levels low. Like his pedigree is still a bit low.
Right. Let's save that for the ceremony.
Right. Next one. More rubber crabs ready to pinch stuff.
We can collect the water of the river from here.
All right.
I'm not going to get ambushed at all. No? Okay. Nice and easy one, this one. Might close my window in a bit. It's starting to hear a bit too much noise from the pubs.
The water of the river represents life. It is constantly moving, constantly changing. And though its course may twist and turn or branch into 1,000 separate streams, it always flows in the same direction, from source to sea, beginning
Rivers
to
don't
end.
usually branch outwards.
Like time.
They usually, multiple branches move together.
When your ancestors froze him, did they remove him from the River of Life?
They did. Like an ice-bound pool that didn't thaw for 80 summers. But now he's free to flow again, to live. And you and I shall flow with him, for we are all but drops of water in the great river of life.
I find that thought oddly reassuring.
Go on.
A drop of water might seem insignificant on its own, but as a part of a torrent, it can cleave a path through the hardest rock. It makes me believe we humans might just stand a chance.
I believe we might. Just one more file to go then.
Really?
Oh.
Done.
Let's go here. Then we can chocobo our way to the final spot.
Good girl. All right.
It's cool that you could just leave the ibexes alone. They're not going to run away or trigger a fight. Oh, wrong way. I thought it'd be a path on the side in the woods or something. Oh.
This path leads down to the coast. Usually we keep this gate shut tight, but since this is a special occasion...
Be safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Strangely, due to the time, I thought it'd be dark outside already, but no, it's fairly light still. Well, it's going to be dark any moment now, but summertime, almost longest day of the year. So it's going to get dark again
Fight
soon
the tides,
enough.
The weather held. This place can be treacherous when the waves are high. If it weren't for the holy water, no one would ever come down here.
I'll be sure to watch my step.
Water flows to the sea, then rises into the clouds. Just like life, the end is not the end, only a new beginning. My ancestors chose this place because it was where the first boat landed.
Then it's a good thing they didn't land closer to the surge.
Quite.
Okay, it feels like there's going to be another fight down here, maybe? Maybe not. Oh, okay.
The water of the sea. I still can't help but be awed by it.
Oh? All that wave ever made me feel was pity and sorrow for the innocent life trapped inside it. The child my great-grandfather sacrificed to try to change his people's fate. It was wrong, an unforgivable sin. But I often wonder, will my descendants ever forgive me for what I have done? As tributary, I've faced many difficult choices. And though I've always striven to do what
you saved Wallius, but you've not
here we live in poverty,
endangered the world.
hidden away from the world. So have my choices denied them a better life, just as my ancestors denied Wallius his?
No. You would not forcibly sacrifice one of your people to save the others. You do the best you can for all of them, as do I. We share in their woes, just as we share in their joys. And the most we can do is try to bring them more of the latter.
I think I did it in the right order.
Aye,
Going from the top, middle, then bottom.
And try I shall, to bring all of my people a better tomorrow. Wallius included.
Then I wish you luck. If my time with the boy is any indication, he's going to be quite a handful.
Well, especially if he morbs out.
Then we must start as we mean to go on, and give him the very best welcome we can.
Where to next, then?
Back to the village, to find out if my brother has made the necessary preparations, or got his lackeys to do it for him.
Yep. Fast travel. Hooray! Do appreciate that being added in for quest completions.
Is everything else in place?
All ready to go. Told you could count on me.
Then let us begin.
Hey Joshua.
Daniel, have your men summon everyone to
Cool
the
that you're just talking to people in the background.
Right you are.
Not just standing there watching.
Shula, wait. I don't know the words.
Don't worry. There aren't many of them. We'll have time enough to practice before people arrive.
Ah, cutscene. So, is this going to be in-engine, or...?
My friends, we are gathered here today to welcome this child into our community.
Ah, looks like it's in-engine.
Right of immersion,
because their costumes are still what my chosen ones.
Reign. As tributary, I would normally perform the rite with the child's parents, but Wallius's mother and father returned to the sea long ago. So I, and my brother Famiel, shall serve as his family, while the one who returned him to us shall bear witness in my stead. Clive, if you would step forward.
I don't really trust your brother, to be honest, but family.
Like the rain that falls on the mountains tall, are we born.
Like the river that flows through the valleys below, do we live.
Like the boundless sea, where the currents run free, do we die, and to the clouds then rise again.
Ashley, okay. Thought the child would be like confused. But he's probably much older and experienced than we realised as well. Like, how long has he been conscious for, thinking, absorbing things?
The circle of water is the circle of life. And today, from the heavens falls rain anew. This child, Walias, now joins our stream, and he shall flow with us, from the mountains to the sea.
Okay. Oh, party! Oh, no.
You played your part to a T, Clive. Thank you. It means a lot to us.
I was honoured to be asked.
I wonder if the
Terrified I'd miss.
any re-releases of this is going to be the full completed package.
Part of the family, young Walyas, my lad.
Like when it goes on PC or possibly
Samuel
Xbox.
can teach you the ways of the world.
Oh no, he can't.
Eh?
Don't be so hasty. Your brother's knack for self-preservation might serve him well.
Ha! You are never going to let me live that down, are you?
Ah, just noticed Joshua's cloak is also sort of burning a bit, like
as if he were my own.
like Clive's.
Teach him everything I know about life, our people, and our past. But with all the Mothercrystals gone, he will grow up in a world without comforts. One where we only have ourselves and each other to rely on.
I'd say your people are better prepared than most to survive in such a world, Shula. To thrive, indeed, under your guidance.
Only if nature continues to smile on us. If we were to lose her gifts, we'd be left with nothing at all.
Yes. But it needn't come to that. Not if we can stop the spread of the Blight. So long as we can save a single patch of soil, we can plant the seeds for a new world.
Ah, the hopeful speech.
Perhaps then we might finally be able to step out from behind our curtain, eh? Till that day comes, I wish you good tide.
Thank you.
I wonder if the invitation story arc is possibly an alternate ending.
Aye, you steer clear of trouble now.
Likewise.
I'm surprised we didn't get a power up apart from the sword with the Omega, the Echoes of the Fallen, which is unfortunately a very short and small DLC. Glad it was like the cheaper of the two, being about what 3-4 hours long altogether. First Rain Talisman. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Okay.
To think, we must be the first outsiders to have witnessed that rite in over a century.
Walias has been waiting for it for nearly as long. He seemed pleased to be finally rejoining the family.
Now all we have to do is save that family. To change our river's course.
Nothing new here.
Oh, Walias is a little sweetheart.
Yes?
I still can't make the Tombury knife. I need another fool's gold.
Good tide to you.
I want to see if I can zoom out. That's Origin, that's the final story trigger. Let's check the hideaway. I wonder if something triggers here. A new missive. And something here. Ooh. That's probably the invitation. Plenty of stuff here. Dusk Shard, Haven Signboard, First Rain Talisman. There is one missing. New Hope. Clive, I pen you this note from Wittenhall, beneath the tapestry whose images for so long haunted my dreams. Outside, the air rings with Manda soothing coos, the clangour of Pravat's hammer, and the rumble of his curses, and the whisper of the winds through the Elder's blessings. In short, almost everything as it was before you came here. There was just one difference. The bundle that lied burbling happily beside me. One tiny difference, yet one that has changed everything. When my ancestors committed their greatest sin, it was not only Walius who was frozen in time. For 80 years, we motes of water have been bound by the spell they cast at day, unable to right the wrongs, unable to move forward. But now, like Walius, we are released. We can live again on our own terms, where every life is equal and all equally cherished. You brought us this gift, and I have every belief that you will bring it to the world. Believe in yourself, as we believe in you. Kamina. Okay, so what have we got here then? Can't even change equipment, appearances and such.
What is this?
Might be useful to...
You plumbed the very abyss, yet still you hunger. We are impressed.
Is that so?
Not again.
Do I have to fight Ultima here? Oh, he's morbing.
Is ours, and now it is yours. Consider it a gift from us to you, a taste of things to come.
Okay.
You still think I'm going to be your vessel?
That is a cool look though. I thought I'd have to do a fight or something for it.
I'll take your gift then, Ultima.
And shove it down your throat.
Just don't expect it back.
Ultima power. Clive has been granted a portion of Ultima's essence. Tuning with Ultima not only neutralises the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new divine abilities such as the Voice of God, a punishing attack that sends concentrated beams of light from the heavens to scorch the very earth. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. Ultima's feat, Ascension, allows Clive to levitate from ground, transforming his normal square attack into sweeping assaults capable of striking multiple nearby enemies at once. It also enhances his normal ranged spell into fivefold volley of holy arrows. In addition, pressing X allows Clive to rise up even further into the air, allowing easier access to flying enemies. Okay.
You hear me? I will never be yours.
Okay, this is kind of... This could make the game so easy in general. Just this ability. Choose X. Channel the heavens. Does all your iconic abilities follow through in Final Fantasy mode, maybe? So that make... yeah.
Whoever rail against our gifts.
That might be something for another playthrough in general.
Eager to avail yourself of them. Perhaps you require more time to reflect.
Yeah, literally the only thing I can do is Chaos Gate unlocked. Okay. Chaos Gate is now accessible from the Hideaway Artstone. Chaos Gate is a challenging endgame battle content which Clive must delve into the very circle of hell to tackle wave after wave of familiar yet ferocious enemies. Oh, great. We play the previously cleared stage, but at current level, treasure coffers, data retained. Okay. Chaos Gate appearance. Put everyone back to their normal gear and look. That's what I've currently got equipped. Okay. So if I quickly look at abilities, what's the Ultima stuff's up there? Okay. Ooh, and the fully encircled symbolism of it. That's the Ascension. Voice of God. Oh wow, these are cheap. Rise and call forth from the heavens a ray of pure aether, scorch the land, can be used in mid-air. Yep, that's the river, that's the like the spikes. And just casting Ultima in general. Jeez. It might be worth a replay of the game at on Final Fantasy mode another day. But I think that's where I'll call this portion of the stream. I'm just going to take a quick break, get myself a drink, a quick snack, and I'll be back with something a little different in a couple of moments. So see you in a bit.